Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to Infection-Free Zone. It's been a minute. I've wanted to get back into this game. I'm not going to lie to you, we're going to scrap the Tampa playthrough. I just got kind of bored and it didn't really fit my playstyle. And I was just trying to do it just for the memes anyways. But now I found kind of a cool map in Japan. It's going to be the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. It's going to be very castle-y because I know the new update, we actually have terrain elevation. So I think it's going to be a cool way to play the game. And also, I've been here in person, and I can show you guys pictures throughout the video, if you guys even want to see that, but we'll see. So, without further ado, let's get on into it. I'm super excited to play on this map. It'll be cool to, like, you know, last playthrough, we were, like, USA veterans, and now this playthrough, we're going to be, like, the Imperial family with their guards, so, for Japan, so it's going to be a completely drastic change. And it's a whole different other country, so I think it'll be kind of different for us to play on. Alright, so let's get on into this thing. We're going to be using a nice, cool, sexy flag. We're just going to be called the Infection-Free Zone of Chiyoda? Chiyoda? I don't know how... I'm not going to lie to you guys. This might be a whole drastic revelation. Do not know Japanese. But I will learn Japanese in the future. I'm going to take a course on it. But right now, non entiendo papa. Don't understand potato on this stuff, okay? Alright, I'll see you guys on the map.
The world as we know it is gone. What we called the mad virus appeared out of nowhere. It made people turn extremely violent, aggressive, and unrestrainable. Soon later, the infected became bloodthirsty, more like vampires than human. There was chaos, panic, and war for survival. Desperate people were just as dangerous as the virus itself. Even our loved ones could become a threat. The infection spread quickly throughout the entire globe. Every region, every country, every city. Drastic measures were taken to get rid of the infected, but they all failed. The last chance for those who seemed immune was to hide in underground shelters. Ones that we improvised in garages and basements, loaded with food, water, and air filtration systems. These were the places where we survived, sealed from the outside. For so long, we waited for any signal, any info that a cure had been found, or the situation stabilized. Instead, we listened as the world grew quiet. Our resources were becoming depleted. Life support systems were failing. And just as we were losing all hope, we received a distant call.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
This was the impulse we needed. There were others out there. We could come back to the surface. No more hiding. From the ruins of the old world, we will build our new home.
Alright, here we are, super stoked to get on into this. Honestly, we could start anywhere and it'll be really cool. I think what we should do... Hello? Are there buildings here? There should be buildings here, but it looks like that's not the case, which is no problem. I think the coolest building right now would be this one. This one looks pretty dope. This one or this one. But I feel like it's too close to the entrance, and it might be a little dangerous. This one at least has a little bit more defendable. The best defense would probably be like around here. But this one just looks cooler. I keep saying this, I'm sorry. Alright, we're just gonna go in. Alright, yep, confirm. It's gonna be the same thing as the VA playthrough where like it's a huge building for no reason.
Operator, this is first squad leader. We made our way out. The neighborhood looks deserted. We'll have to scavenge the nearby buildings for any useful resources.
Okay, find something to eat as fast as possible.
Okay. We are going to be cutting down the wood. So, plan of attack is let's get this into a dom. We'll get this to a barracks. This will be a nice little barracks to do. We'll get this to a little shelter. How much wood is that? Oh my god, that's a lot of wood. It's going to be a lot of wood right now, but overall I think it's going to be worth it. We just do a little bit.
Running out of stock. Chief, this building is way too big for us to adapt as a whole. It'll cost us too many resources. But we can still adapt.
Oh, sorry. We can still adapt it partially and convert it only as much as needed. Good idea.
Okay, you're right. Let's do this.
I forgot about that. So what we're gonna do is build a nice little, like what, 20, 30, right there. That's gonna be good for right now. It's not gonna be too crazy huge, and that's gonna be a good little barracks. It's gonna be in the back line to be defended. Also, I love this elevation that we got going on now, and it is rubbly here. So I don't know if you guys know the history of this, but this used to be a giant fortress, and a bunch of walls, and then this right here. This would be like an actual tower in real life, or like little bunkers they would use to shoot out like matchlocks and bow and arrows at the coast here or the riverfront. There it is. These right here. Yeah, I love this. This is actually like a cool little courtyard you can walk through. My knees were screaming when we were here in real life. Bro, I got Marine Corps knees, so that shit's gone. Oh, okay. I was lost for a little bit there. Let's make sure that we... Can we... Oh, I never looted that place first. But it's okay. Alright, let's loot this place then. We'll scavenge this. Bring back the food. Speed it up a little bit.
Chief, I will speak on behalf of the other citizens. Let us go and adapt the buildings to suitable shelters, so we won't spend a single more night underground.
We are doing that already.
Yes,
We're on the move.
that sounds like a good idea.
Ready for action.
Alright, let's go clear this building out now. Another one?
Chief, if we want to build anything else, we need more resources. Send workers to chop down some trees. Maybe we could build some palisades with that too.
Oh yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's gather some wood.
We're already on that, brother. I'm a professional at gathering wood. Alright, let's get this back. Perfect. I think it's gonna be nighttime soon.
Sir, the sun is getting low. We don't know what's going to happen during the night.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We can continue our scavenging operation in the dark, but that will be way more dangerous than waiting until sunrise.
Everyone should be back in the HQ.
The workers will return home too. Unarmed civilians should not walk after dark.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Stay safe.
What we're gonna do is not that. We're gonna be in a kind of like a 360 around this place. Our main priority is honestly gonna be... Oh, I wish I could destroy this bridge. This thing's ugly right here. So we gotta build walls here
Building clear.
and castle walls on the side to shoot up into it. I think that'd be a good idea.
Chief, we found some seeds in one of the buildings. It looks like grain. There were some farming tools as well. Maybe we could use this to start cultivating the land again.
Fucking awesome.
Okay, bring that in.
That's awesome.
We should have a place where we can cook meals for our citizens. This will make our people much happier too.
Okay.
Okay, let's build a cookhouse.
I think... Oh, we're talking.
We're going to need some metal too. Tar wreckages can be a good source. Or we can deconstruct some buildings. Send workers to do that.
Okay.
Let's go there.
So we need a building that we don't care about, that we don't mind destroying completely.
Sir, we just saw a group of infected. They might not be aware of our presence yet.
We'll stay away from them.
Let's do it.
They're coming.
Horde, spotted!
Can they go across that water? They can't. So we should be fine. Turn on scavenge view.
We're
Oh.
on the move. Sir, the crates are in the HQ. We have to think what to scavenge first. It will be best to check some shops or warehouses.
Okay, I'll point you where to go.
Infected are pillaging a building.
Alright, perfect. We schwacked them. We did pretty well. It looks like this is going to be our main priority. Can we dismantle this stuff? Medieval wall. Can we get on this wall right now? Or is it gone?
Waiting orders. Let's do it.
Because if we
Another one incoming!
can use this already, that would be huge for us. So let's see. It's a medieval wall. I haven't seen this. I'm not privy to the new update. I know that there is an update. We cannot use the medieval wall.
Roger.
Alright, let's go into this building then. We're going to use this.
Going there. Reporting. Receiving. We'll get them.
We're gonna go CQC a little bit here.
Requesting support.
We're good. A little damage, but we did alright. That scared the shit out of me. Damn, this is a rough area. Those are huge buildings. We might want to actually destroy this building. Now that I think about it. Well, maybe not, because you have to enter from this side and we can shoot from here.
On my way.
So maybe not. This building might stay here, or we can destroy it and, well, we might need to build walls here. But those are freaking huge over here. Wow. That's pretty cool. We can get like samurai armor from here, you think? That's definitely not a sports shop in real life, brother. That's pretty cool. We need a car. First things first, I'm the realist. We need a vehicle. Alright, let's go back to base. We're good to go. So let's go make sure we clean up the rest of these buildings around us. And we might want to... Time to just like dismantle some of these things. I just gotta pick which one we want to like fully take away. This building over here is gonna be a good watch point for enemies on this bridge. I don't know if they can use this bridge though.
Adaptation done.
This night was easy, but there are sure to be some infected around here. We should build some defenses before the next nightfall.
I agree.
We're on
Agreed.
the move.
Let's build a wooden tower.
Okay. Right now, let's get it back.
Operator.
Building wise, it looks like there's a lot of new buildings. Let's put a wooden tower here so we can shoot across the water. I think that's the best location for one right now. And then we need a cookhouse, right? We need... Whoa, there's so many cool stuff. So there's a lot of new stuff in this area. A vehicle workshop. Oh, I'm so excited to get into this right now. Okay, perfect. Let's do this. Is this better? Only one worker? I don't think that's gonna make us that much. But I don't want to use a giant place like this for a cookhouse. Maybe we could do two right here. We have like two shops. I think that'd be better. Let's get you back here. We have a nice little sleeping area. Let's go find a vehicle right now, actually.
Ready for action.
Yeah, I think a vehicle is going to be the vibes. And then we can start walling this up. I think this is the... Yeah, we just got to destroy this building. Let's just completely deconstruct this building. Knock it out. Build a proper wall this way. And then we'll have, like, castle gates and stuff that we can actually use. Oh, there's animals on the field now. We can hunt. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't read... the shocker. I didn't read any of the patch notes or the updates.
Cringe.
Who would have thought, right?
Guilty.
So, I'm exploring this whole area. Really?
Chief, there are signs of smoke. It's coming out of a building. I think there might be some people there. I recommend we go and investigate.
Okay.
Let's investigate.
First, let's just make sure that this building is good to go, though. We need a vehicle. Let's just stop dicking around. Let's clear this out. Let's walk down this way and look for a Vic. Alright. Let's get in here. Let's check this out. There's gotta be a car around here. I mean, I get it. It's Japan, so, like, it's a lot of walking. But I've seen Vics over there, alright? We need
We're
one.
on the move. Chief, we found some survivors. They've been living in terrible conditions for the last few years. We could bring them in, but will we be able to feed them?
Yeah, except the survivors.
Bring them in.
Operator, we're on the move. Operator, on my way.
I think we're more than capable of feeding these guys. That's not an issue. Right now, we just need Vics to be able to transport our peeps across the area. Once we find a car, it's Jover. But I'd rather not be...
Another vehicle here.
That's it.
Trying to make a run again.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Oh, yeah, brother. Get that shit.
Okay.
Going there.
Try it.
It's a truck? I wonder if it can hold 2 squads. Let's not risk it, though. Let's bring these guys back. I don't want them to go out there, and then we get cooked because they can't actually come back.
We're on the move.
And how are we doing on people? Scavengers. Let's just do that. All the way. And this should be good.
Ready for
Perfect.
the run.
Well, that's a thick car.
I miss driving so much. This will help speed up our scavenging.
Oh yeah,
We can run over the infected if they get too close.
perfect.
Well, we're gonna see.
That's huge. Honestly, that is huge for us. All right. Can you get in this vehicle?
Roger.
No, no, you cannot. That sucks. Go to the sports bar over there, and we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll be able to loot all this. That's kind of far though for those guys. Let's do this. Sorry, I keep changing it back and forth. We will send the vehicle further and be smart about it. We'll loot here, and these guys will loot close to us, and we'll create a new squad.
Operator, sir, it's almost nightfall. We can already see some infected coming out of their lairs.
Okay.
Get ready, brothers.
Ready to defend the zone.
We're blasting. We're doing damage. This is actually a really good spot. I'm actually super happy about it. I'm already having way more fun here than I was in the last playthrough.
Reporting. Going there.
I just like having a castle as my base, and it just makes it way funner. All right, let's make sure we cook this up. I don't think we need to come back, so you're good to just do whatever you were doing. And we're firing upon them. Exactly how they did back in the ye olden days. Instead of samurais coming over the walls, it's zombies. So, could be worse. Alright, let's start looting more. Okay, I think we know where they're coming from. So we're gonna stay right here and blast them. Yeah, I think that's fine. We have only 3 guys here for people. And we're gonna loot this top side over here.
Going there.
It's gonna be a little tedious bringing it back and forth, but it's better than nothing. And the best part about this area, I think, is gonna be awesome, is that we can get the farmlands going and make it feel like an actual medieval castle, like inside the walls, farms. Or we can do it the other way, where we put the farms on the outside and we have to retreat if we're getting invaded.
There's nothing left.
You know, different routes, different routes. We're also getting armor up here. All right, it is morning time. Next thing we have to find is another car. Let's loot this and then drive around with these guys.
Operator.
They are scavenging a lot of stuff here, so let's make sure we're good to go.
Let's do it. No more to find.
Okay, let's drive down here. There should be a Vic somewhere on this road.
On my way.
I'm hoping there should be one, and then we can get the whole vehicle operation going. There is, right there. I'm a goober.
Chief, the survivors that we took in, they have some important info that we could use. They speak of various kinds of infected animals that they encountered, and other groups of survivors too. But they've lost people recently. It'll take some time for them to integrate. Let me find some jobs and shelter for them.
Let them rest. Oh, there's actual reasons. Yeah, let them rest.
Okay, let them rest.
Ain't no point in making them stressed out. You guys keep looting over here. You just come down here.
Going there.
Squad 1 should get a vehicle right off rip. And then we gotta start thinking about the layout. There's water here, so I would like to build farms on this side, just to make it more realistic. And then we build like a wall. First layer of defense here to there. Here to there. Here. Build some watchtowers. I don't know if they can use this, so it's kind of freaking me out. Because this is a little bit less defendable than I thought it was.
Clear.
By a little bit, I mean a lot. It's going to be way more tedious to defend this area. Which is good. I mean, that way we have some sort of semblance of, you know, fear. Being in a full-ass, like, castle is going to make us feel too strong, so. Let's get this going. We have this vehicle. Does it work? It does. Alright, perfect. Let's loot this stuff.
Building clear.
And then, I love the way that we have a... Shit. Are you guys good? Yeah? Yeah, they're good. Brother, our CQC is absolutely insane right now. So as I was saying, this should be our farmland right now to make it near the water. It looks prettier, it makes more sense. Who's not working?
No more to find.
Everyone's working. Wow. Okay.
We're on the move.
So this is taking wood to make food. No resources, bag of grain.
What do you mean by
What do you mean
that?
by that? Why wouldn't you just make a normal cookhouse here? We'll figure it out. Let's start working on defense, I think.
On my way.
Let's bring this back. Come over there, loot these last two buildings.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
This is the infection-free zone of... Please respond.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Is somebody there?
This, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Can you hear me?
This, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Hello? Please respond. Over.
This, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
Let's go there.
Okay, so we're gonna build a nice little field outside of our keep here. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't make that look prettier, but it is what it is. My OCD is acting up. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it, but I didn't find it, so that is it. I was gonna try and build like the fields here so we can just get water there, but realistically speaking, this is fine too because you just get water from here and go there. It would be nice if we can like dig a irrigation right here, but it's okay. We got this going, and then we'll have some sort of semblance of income coming in. We have these guys here. I need to find another car. I think, what time is it? It's 1:3 p.m. I think it would be better for us to hold and hodl here instead of trying to go out there and find a car. So let's do this. We know there's not a vehicle there. Let's drive these guys around here and see if we can find something. And that would be better. So let's see.
Going there.
There's survivors.
Somebody's coming.
I think they're survivors, right?
Boss, they've got some wounds from the infected.
What do you think? Should we accept them?
These people spell trouble. They might be a burden to us, and it will take some time before accepting them pays off.
Well, my guy just he sees them on the front lines. I'm gonna trust him.
Send them away.
Yeah, he's the one on the front lines. He's letting me know what's going on. I want to keep the morale with our commander pretty much out there a little bit better. In the future, we'll probably like actually change it up. But right now, I want to make sure the people out in the field. There it is. Sweet. It's 6 p.m. So what we're gonna do is wait until tomorrow.
We're missing resources.
Oh, Jesus, we're like on 3 speed. Let's get back here. So it looks like we can definitely drive over this. I almost shit myself because we almost lost him. But I wonder if they can come up here. I don't think... I'm hoping that the AI is not that smart. And then we'll be fine. And we can just, like, leave him in the dirt. We are almost full up. Let's bring this back. Perfect. Beautiful. We'll leave our vehicles here, like we did in the other playthrough. We're going to be very, very mobile is our goal here. Stay as mobile as hell as we can, alright? Just drop off the food, the namis. What are we at right now in noms? We're actually pretty good on canned food. And we're slowly growing. So we live in poor conditions, huh? Customized. What do you mean? Oh! What do you mean that? I can. Oh! What? I can change the color of the roof. We do like a cyan. That's a white. We do like a light blue, dark blue. They all look kind of the same to me. It costs money to paint this thing.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
I'm good, bud. I'm good. That was kind of cool that we could do that, but I'm all right. So poor conditions. Is some of us homeless? Are we homeless? Am I wrong? Homeless. No one's homeless. This is good. I don't know. Maybe there's a different housing now. You know what? Oh, it is house. Let's go through everything that we have here. We have field, vast field, barn, cookhouse, cannery, greenhouse. These are things we've known already. This is different. Forester's hut. Host a forester who will plant trees nearby. Sawmill. Chop down trees, building itself, improve the process efficiency, allowing for a better yield per chopped tree. That's awesome. Tool factory we know. Arms factory we know. Chemical plant we know. Protective gears new. That's a cool fucking helmet right there. It's a good flak right there too. The mag pouches in the front though. That's a big discussion on where you keep your mags. I kept them in the front. They're easy for me, but the people are saying like, if you have the mags in the front, then you can't go prone all the way, which out in the desert or in open environments is like every inch closer to the ground is an inch away from a bullet, is what they would say. So it's pretty cool, but mags in the front was just easier for quicker reload. Well, I guess the same thing could be said on the side, but that's where I kept my dumb pouch. And then vehicle workshop repairs and modernized motor vehicles. Pretty dope. The walls are pretty much the same, except I thought we could build ourselves castle walls. Interesting, I guess not. And then the antenna, kindergarten, bar, repairman shop. This is new. Who will take care of any damaged buildings or structure. Workers assigned there will automatically perform repairs without any manual orders. That's awesome. All right, so that's pretty much everything. And then let's check the research. Medicine. Surgery is new. Unlocks a hospital where citizens are treated much faster. Dope. Weather, that's the same. Chemistry. Polymers are new. Biofuel production is new, I'm pretty sure. From grain. Interesting. The arms factory allows you to produce ammunition for firearms there. Pistol, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, same thing. Tool factory, advanced wood. This is all new, I'm pretty sure, right here. Advanced woodworks. Advanced masonry, which gives you the new defense structure. Advanced metalworks. So, work in protective equipment factory, enable production of plate armor. Mechanics. Unlocks car workshop. We can produce our own cars. Interesting. Modify vehicles. I guess more Mad Maxy. Food is going to be our main thing. I think this is all the same. I could be wrong. Infection. Early diagnosis. Vaccine still not in the game, right? Yeah. Symptom treatment. Oh, interesting. That's wild. Turning prevention. Critically ill are more likely to die and less likely to turn. Dosing optimization. The ill require less medicine. Okay. So looks like the castle walls are not in the game yet. All right, let's go. While we're here, let's go loot these two things, and we'll help you guys loot them. And we'll let those zombies be out there, no problem. Then next time we're gonna finish these fields, bring back the scientific materials so we can build the antenna, and we're gonna really work. What are we missing?
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
We're gonna really work on the wall aspect of this. I want to make sure that we're not getting slapped. So that will be our goal. We have a car. Get on out there. It's gonna be a big trek, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it for all three of our squads to have a vehicle.
We're running out of space for resources. We have to build a warehouse.
That's right. That was a warehouse. Let's build it.
Okay, we'll build one.
This should be a pretty good warehouse location, I think. So let's build it because it's going to allow us to have unlimited space pretty much. All right, let's do that. Builders, get on it. Let's scavenge it down. Let's do that. And we already have people farming. And this is making us grain. And every grain is going to be used for the food and wood. So we're working on it. We're actually cooking a little quick.
And is cooking.
What are we looting over here? Food and side. Oh, melee weapon, a polearm. Dope.
Receiving.
And they're already looting the next side. And we're getting a lot of food too.
Clear. Report.
Perfect. All right. You guys are already over here, so let's start looting the objective.
On my way.
And you guys can drive back.
Where to store resources.
If there's nowhere to store resources, that's not an issue. The next thing we need is weapons. Let's go to this police station, and then we'll house the resources inside of this this giant
We're out of
vehicle.
storage space.
This should be almost be done, so we'll be fine.
There's nothing left.
Ooh, shotguns, assault rifles, and everything.
Chief, we just found an assault rifle. This will come in handy against large hordes. Let's just not waste too much ammo on nothing.
100%.
Use it with caution.
Very funny that. Well, I guess, you know what I've noticed? Also, we're not really picking up a lot of ammo or guns from normal houses. It looks like it's gonna have to be more the police stations, because maybe it's coded into the game, or in Japan, since it's not America, you know, we have guns in every single building. Since it's in Japan, it's gonna be a little bit harder to find guns. Which, if that's the case, that's really, really cool.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Horde spotted.
Alright, it's nighttime. Let's get back into our VIX.
Hostiles inbound.
Come on back.
We need a workspace where we can experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology. We could store all the books there too. Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Okay.
Okay.
We will probably make that building to the south of us be our research center. It's kind of close.
Reporting. Roger.
Our building is under attack.
Alright. Let's get over here. Start blasting.
Trying to get inside.
Defend the garrison, brothers. They came across the water. That's interesting.
Let's do it. We're on the move.
That's interesting. Did not know they could do that. How'd they get across? No, it has to be this way, right? Let's test it.
Waiting orders.
Let's test it.
Ready for action. Horde spotted.
No, it's looking like...
We're on the move.
Brothers.
Reporting.
We're good. We're alright. A little sweaty.
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
So it looks like they came from the right side.
We're on the move.
Which is no problem.
Do it.
So we gotta build a wall here. Because, again, there's no... No, you can't.
We're on the move. We're on the move. We're on the move.
Perfect. So now we know for a fact that it's gotta be to the south over here. So we gotta definitely step up our defense on this side. So it's either here. We'll build a watchtower here, I think. Next. So we'll do like what? A wooden tower here. And theoretically, I mean, it should shoot above it. Theoretically. We'll do that. And then we'll do this. I think that would be good. Then we have eyes in the south. And then we're going to build a wall here. So we'll see how it is. This is just going to be little watchtowers right now. They're going to look a little ugly. So
On my way.
we should be fine after that, though. And then
We're running out of resources.
we're going to figure out defense, I think, is the next name of the game for this day. Is finally getting some walls built. I think it's going to be the vibe. This is the story of a girl.
Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, so it's looking like right here.
Roger.
How are they going in the water, though?
Going there. Let's do it.
Interesting.
Waiting orders.
Alright, let's make sure we clear out this building, and then we'll go from there. Alright, let's do wooden gate. We'll do something like that. We'll do something like that. It's gonna be a little...
This house is infected! Sign! We're on the move. Operator, this is big. In one of the houses, we killed 2 extremely fierce infected. Once they were down, we noticed that there was a child in there. A living, infected child. Must have been no older than 3. It ran on all 4s like an animal and jumped into the sewers before we could get it. For the love of God, if they can multiply. I don't even want to think what's gonna happen.
Human number 1. Try to find that kid, keep it alive. Interesting.
Try to find that kid. Keep it alive.
We're on the move.
I don't know why we would want that, but I mean, sure. Wooden palisade. If we can't build it to the water, we gotta do something like this. That's fine. We gotta do what we gotta do. Let's make sure that we have as many workers as we can. It's about time we start building like crazy. I need to make sure that we don't lose anything. Alright, so let's get out there into the world and acquire the resources we need. So this is like a little island in itself, right? Right now, what are we low on? We need fuel. So let's send...
Ready for action.
Let's send each one of these. Fuel, this one, and then we'll work on all this. And that should be pretty good.
Receive it. Going there.
Well, you guys, let's do this.
We're on the move.
Hit every single little thing. Alright, perfect. And then once we get this southern front secured, we're gonna build kind of honestly a huge wall.
We need backup.
Where? We're gonna build a huge wall here all the way down and connect it. It's gonna look a little ugly, but something like that. And then the next wall we're gonna build is gonna be very easy. It's gonna be right across here.
No more to find.
And then the last wall should be around here. I'm glad that we have these towers because I don't...
Chief, we found some medical supplies. They'll definitely come in handy. Now we'll be able to give first aid to the wounded. But if we want to heal people more efficiently, we'll need to build a medbay.
Oh, you're right.
A medbay sounds like a good idea. We'll think of that.
We need to build... I was a goober. I completely forgot. A research station. This is going to be a huge building. But right now, what we got to do is just that. And then we'll build the hospital right next to them. Once we research it. It should be fine. I'm just spooked out from them being able to go across this water, though. We saw them come across. So, that's pretty spooky. Get back into the building. And then we'll come back into our territory for today. And we're sleeping for tonight. And we should be good. This is already being built up. We do have eyes down here, which I think is going to be the only danger zone for right now. We should probably really work on... Oh, did it get destroyed? It did. Let's work on a wooden gate here. Doesn't look like it wants to be a wooden gate, though. Oh! I don't think that's the vibe, though. I guess what we could do is build it up here.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
It looks like since it's on a slope, it's not going to like it for some reason. I think that's what's happening here, see? Yeah. It's a little wonky, but ain't no problem. We, here at Nobody Incorporated, we like to adapt and overcome, so... Oh, it's the metal gate. Let's do something like... Damn. Is it just the wooden gate that doesn't work then? Does the metal gate just perfectly... It looks like the metal gate is coded better. So we'll build a metal gate here. Can we get a little tighter to the... We definitely can. Make it look nicer.
Building work done.
We got a wooden palisade. It's just not working. Doesn't look good. It's the sloping, I think. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do something like that.
Sir, the winter is coming.
What?
The days will be shorter. The farms won't produce any more food. We should brace ourselves. This might be the hardest days of the year.
Brother, we just fucking started.
Let's prepare for winter.
Operator,
Alright.
ready for action.
Let's do this last day, and then we'll call it here. Let's loot the easiest things first, which again, just up here. These. And we should be fine. Right now, for guarding, let's do 0, and then we'll go up on building, and then they'll guard at night. We'll do a little sweatiness. Is it... Total citizens 50. This capat is in gem. Oh, okay. I see now. I see now. Can I make it bigger?
Building complete.
Okay, let me make this bigger, because I think that's the reason why our morale is going down, is because I thought it was enough. But it's actually not. And then let's go 0 in farming, max in building this up.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the vibe. And then that should stop the morale
Construction ready.
from going down constantly.
Search done.
Building repurposed.
Is this not enough? We have 50 citizens.
Stop working. Start winding down.
There we go.
We're on the move.
We're good. Alright, perfect.
Receiving.
Let's bring it on back.
Hostiles inbound.
And I'm not worried about winter for this time.
Let's
We
do
do
it.
have,
Ready for action. Reporting. We're on the move.
we do have a lot of food that we haven't even touched
Going
yet.
there.
So we should be fine. We're just building up the defenses right now. We should be okay. We should definitely get one more person for this squad. I think that's going to be the vibe. We'll train them up. Even if they don't have a pistol.
Waiting orders.
A melee weapon is fine too. We'll spread out the defenses a little bit, get vision on everything. And boom.
Reporting. We're on the move.
Perfect. Everyone's got 4 squads. Or 4 people in their squads. Food is going to be an issue. I think we'll be fine though. We're not losing any morale anymore, which I think is the main priority. We just have to get a morale increase, a boost increase right now. And I think that's going to be with the antenna, which I haven't even researched. That's on me. Well, no, the antenna is going to be here. We'll do that. And then we'll research food next for farming, which improves our food yield, which I think is going to be the main vibe. I think we'll be fine. I think it's a good place to leave it off right here.
Wake up and do your job.
We will be able to build up. Priority for next episode, walls. I think we finish out these ugly little walls. Get vision. I just noticed that this is also something that gets walled off. That's on me. So let me put this in here so I don't forget. Future me does not forget. We will do a wooden gates here. Perfect. Wooden gate there. Wooden gate here. The Great Wall of Japan is going to happen over here. We'll cut... No. We'll take this all around, because then we could shoot into the road up here with a tower or something. We'll take this, come down, build 2 gates. We don't want to beat that. Yeah. We'll probably just come down, take this, take a gate, come all the way over here and connect the walls, and then we'll have a giant wall right here. And this allows this to be a beautiful safe zone. And the next thing we gotta do is wall this off right there, and we have all this to play with. We'll build farms. We'll do a foresting area over here. We'll do a bunch of farms on this side. We'll have a bunch of houses. We need to build them up over here and just start taking in a bunch of people. And all of our research is going to be here. Hospital there. Factories are going to be in these two buildings. And if we need to, we'll make that into a building. So we have an idea of what we want to do. We just got to get into there and get at it. All right, guys. I hope you had a good time watching this video. Love you guys and have a good one.